Ready to head to the movies? Well, we have lots to look forward to this week. We take a walk back in time to one of the most scandalous events to hit American politics back in the 60s. We also take a look at the revival of an old familiar rom-com. And then, just how far would you go to protect your kids? While American movie star Gabiel Union shows us the extent she'll go when her 2 kids are taken hostage in this new thriller. Take a look.
I know this is not how you wanted to spend your weekend, but guess what? Me neither.
She was supposed to see your boyfriend.
Whatever, he's not my boyfriend.
Then why did he make you a playlist filled with sex songs?
Hold on to your seats as director James McTeague take us on this gripping ride of a mother's will to stop at nothing to rescue her children in Breaking In. Gabiel Union, who also takes on a producer role, plays the role of Sean Russell, who takes his son and daughter to a late dad's house out in the country to wrap up his estate.
This place is a fortress.
I guess some people get paranoid in their old age. What were you trying to hide, Dad?
Things soon take a turn for the worse when 4 men break into the high-tech secured property. While she manages to escape, her kids are held hostage.
Swear to God, if you're hiding something.
It's one of those things you don't know what you're capable of until you're put in that situation. But it is that feeling of your heart racing, your arm going numb, you can't see straight, and all you see is black because somebody is messing with your family. And you will do anything to protect and save your family.
What I love about this movie is that it is true female empowerment in the best sense because it is such a relatable character because we all know that mom, that no matter what, do not upset Mama Bear because she will do anything to protect her cubs.
You are a woman, alone at the mercy of strangers.
What do you want?
We want something in the house.
I start to gain respect for her as we go along because she's really resourceful and smart, and so there's an interesting sort of dynamic where, yeah, he just wants to get this done, but also like, wow, this chick she's got something going. I respect that.
The thing that makes her like a great protagonist is that she's just a mom who, in her day-to-day life, has to do versions of what she does throughout the film, and that is like being strong, being smart, protecting her kids, you know, thinking on her feet. Everything that you would expect a mum to do in her everyday life, she just extrapolates and uses it in this unique situation that she finds herself in.
She's in the house.
If you remember the 1987 hit comedy Overboard, starring Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, then you may be keen to see this remake of the 80s film with the same name.
Why am I even trying to be a nurse? I'm gonna be delivering pizzas and cleaning carpets for the rest of my life. No!
This time the rom-com features the likes of Eugenio Derbez, Anna Faris, Eva Longoria and John Hanna, who makes Overboard come alive once more.
That's not it. It's your face. Yeah. When it's Sadakari, could you be a doll and get me a little snack?
You know I was just hired to do carpets, right?
You're fired.
I bet you.
It follows the same storyline of a rich, spoiled Mexican playboy, Leonardo, and struggling mother of 3, Kate, who ends up working for him on his lavish yacht. He doesn't treat her well at all. That is until he falls overboard one night and ends up with amnesia. And the rest, well, is all a blur.
I don't even know my own name. Amnesia in our little town.
That's him.
I have an idea that is poetic in its justice.
Kate takes full advantage of this by convincing him that they are, in fact, a married couple and one big happy family.
I'm gonna try a little harder. Maybe I'll surprise myself.
Hey, you learn how to ride without training wheels. Dad taught me.
My dad once said to me,
tragedy has a way of defining people. Cripples some people till they curl up into a ball.
Titled Chappaquiddick, this piercing documentary takes us right back to the infamous car accident in July 1969 in the town of Massachusetts.
Hello, Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Dad, see, you're still the man with all the influence.
What the hell happened, Teddy?
It was an accident.
It's based on the string of events that occurred when then-Senator Ted Kennedy drove his car off a bridge due to negligence. But he wasn't the only one in the car.
Chief, we got a body. A dead body holds a lot of secrets. Those can be the difference between guilt and innocence.
The accident resulted in the death of his passenger, his campaign strategist, Mary Jo Kopechne. The body was recovered the next day, minutes before Kennedy reported the incident to authorities. The mystery and scandal that surrounded this tragedy not only tainted Kennedy's reputation, but forever changed his political course.
I wanted to make this movie. I was desperate to play this part. You know, I'm very proud of what we did, what we've made. I think this film is going to, last the test of time. Ted did something which is hard to forgive, if it's forgivable. But then, that's human and that's life, and he lived on, and his legislative record stands the test of time.
It's ultimately about just some really bad judgment in the aftermath of a tragic accident, and judgment that's sort of born out of a reflex for self-preservation, which I think is something that's very human. But there are times when we really have to transcend some of our base instincts and do the right thing.
We have a true compass and we follow it. 5, 4, 3.
Well, that's it for the Spotlight this week. I hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll be back again next week with more entertainment highlights. As always, don't forget to share your ideas with us via our Twitter handle below with the hashtag #TheSpotlight. And for a repeat of this show, YouTube is where you want to go. Until next time, we say goodbye for now and leave you with the unique sounds of Dr. Thokozani Mhlambi. See you again next time.
Sithando sami, yeah. Amathuba uzowathola, izindlela zokwenza sizozibeza. Kulungile, kulungile.